The tilt is real.
Tilt is real.
This is when the tilt is real. Let's go.
Welcome into the Sunday Tilt with your host, the FF chef himself, Will from Biased Opinions, and John, JAWN Swanson.
Sunday, my dude. This is when the tilt is real. This is when the tilt is real. Good morning and happy fantasy football finals. We have made it. It is week 17. And not for nothing, Swanson, but I felt a little out of sorts this week, being that it's week 17, not week 16. I felt like it should have ended earlier, but yet here we are, and it's Sunday again, week 17. Fantasy football finals. How are you today, sir? Are you ready to start sit madness? I'm pumped for this one, man. I really am. I really am.
Good. Congratulations to everybody who's in that shit, man. I'm not one of them, but I'm pumped for everybody else, and I'm here to help. And I'm feeling better because last week on the show when I decided it was cool for me to mention COVID, because I felt that it was maybe we could unjinx it. I got it the day after. Which I can't believe I gave myself COVID. Yeah, I know. Unbelievable, right? What a jerk. Yeah, man. Week 7 is the last one. We made it, and I'm looking at the chat, and it looks like a lot of other of our squad made it too. So,
of course they did. Right. They've been with us all year. Of course they made it, man.
Right? Justin, Lucius, Giuseppe, Zach, kicks from Mike, Greg Martinez. Love you guys.
And I've been getting hit up on Twitter all day long for the past 2-3 days. What do I do? What do I do about you? Do I play Trey Lance? Do I play Russell Wilson? And then the big question this morning was, is Wentz playing? Is Wentz playing? Yes, he is playing. Did it matter? No, not really. I mean, the Colts are going to do what the Colts are going to do.
But the Indianapolis Jonathan Taylors.
The best one is Tyler Huntley is most likely going to play today. And I am excited to see the tilts in the chat. So without further ado, Mr. Swanson, let's get this bad boy kicked off.
All right. We'll start right here with Justin. I believe that you facilitated some of this earlier. Start one running back, one wide receiver, flex. Michelle, Mike Evans, Jarrett Patterson, Hollywood Brown, Scary Terry, Damian Harris. And I believe that your response was Sony, Hollywood, and Harris, which I agree because I don't want to start Mike Evans anywhere today. They said he was going to be. They said he's going to be playing in a limited capacity, and that's enough for me to be like, okay, maybe I won't. I think the other guys would be better choices for you.
I think Antonio Brown coming in, responding to his full practice that he had on Friday, looked good on Saturday for the team. I think he's going to show up and smash. And Scary Terry going up against Trayvon Diggs, man. I just can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Darius Slay. They play the Eagles this week. Sorry. And going up against Darius Slay, it's like, no. He has pretty much been a shutdown corner this season, and I just can't see it happening. And then, although Jarrett Patterson, I love the fact that he has Jarrett Patterson on his team, makes sense. Damian Harris has a full workload ahead of him. They trust him. No signs of delay in practice this week. I think he's a full go. And then Hollywood Brown had a really great connection with Huntley the last time they played together. So I am with that. And then Sony Michel. There's nobody left. So of course it's going to be Sony Michel.
Yep.
That's my look at that one.
And Tyler Huntley was week 15, I believe, that he started.
Yeah, this is his third game starting. I think it was 14, 15, and 17. Yeah.
So too. And I want to look at something real quick here because I believe that last time
he
Tyler
was the
Huntley
QB1.
played,
He was the QB1. Rondo, I'm sorry, not Rondo Moore. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he played week 14 too, and that's when Bateman had a great week.
Yes.
He seemed to really like Bateman. He hit the 100-yard mark that week. Seven catches on 8 targets for 103.
Yeah, that was the week that Hollywood Brown kind of got caught up a little bit.
Was that the week where we were on the show and it came out that he wasn't starting? That,
Correct.
Lamar was out.
That
yeah,
Lamar
was
out. Yes.
Yeah, it was a wild scramble to the wire. And speaking of quarterbacks here, this one is definitely going to be a topic today. Trey Lance to Russ, and I saw that you went with Russ, and I agree.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, Russ versus Detroit, like, it's just insane. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. We finally have seen DK Metcalf get back on the right page. He was dealing with a certain amount of injury throughout the season, and they want to throw the ball. They just can't throw the ball all the time. But against Detroit, they're missing their cornerbacks. It should be open season for Russ. He should cook it up a little bit and win you a final this week.
I agree. And one other one here between Scott or Patterson. Boston Scott's going to be talked about today, as well as Jaret Patterson. And I saw that you went with Patterson here.
Yes.
Why'd you go with Patterson over Scott? Because
my main reason going with Patterson over Scott is because Patterson has the full, I want to say, full field of play here.
Right. Whereas Jordan Howard is to be in the mix.
Correct. Jordan Howard cleared to play this morning. He was questionable throughout the week, but I like Jaret Patterson to get a full workload to the extent whatever he can handle. As long as he doesn't fumble the ball. He has had problems with that, and they have taken him out. But are you going to trust Wendell Smallwood? No. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to beat Jordan Howard into the ground if they can. Yes, you will see Boston Scott out there a little bit, but I don't think they're going to have to throw the ball too much. I think it's more of a run the ball with Jalen Hurts and throw the ball downfield. You could see the wide receivers actually be utilized a little bit more in this one. I like Devontae Smith this week as well.
Yeah, so do I. Good morning, Zach. What's going on? Happy championship week. Happy championship week, Lucius.
What's up, my man?
What's going on? And Giuseppe, what's up?
What's up, Giuseppe?
Let's get these chips right here. Let's help him out with the half-point PPR question between Daryl Williams, AJ Dillon, or Elijah Mitchell, and Renfro or Sam. So I can pick one of those running backs and then pick one of those wide receivers. Is Elijah Mitchell active?
Yes, he is.
100%. He is?
100%. He is playing today. He's going to get the start. Whether or not he's going to play a full workload is my concern. And how much does Trey Lance take away
that is the
run game? And of course, Deebo Samuel, which has been doing so each and every week. So I'm going to lean with Darrell Williams here. Darrell Williams, I think he's going to smash against the Bengals. I mean, AJ Dillon looks enticing as well, but Aaron Jones is there, so he's going to take away some kind of carries. And Renfro or St. Brown, I'm going to go with St. Brown. It's like, how can you not?
Yeah.
I'm just...
Especially... Go ahead, Chef, sorry.
I mean, he's, even though Swift is back in the offense and should command a little bit of a target share, I think St. Brown, it's half-point PPR, so Renfro may or may not. I don't think he gets into the end zone against the Chiefs today. I really don't. So I'm playing St. Brown. I'm playing St. Brown. He's been peppered with targets. He's been one of the focal points of the offense since Hockenson and Swift were out. Even though Swift is playing today, I am still playing St. Brown. Hopefully he gets enough yardage to win you the final this week.
Yeah, 100%, man. This would be the week to do it. And I'm on the Darrell Williams side of things, too, over the other guys. I think Trey Lance is going to eat into that groundwork as well, especially around the goal line. That's where it gets real creepy because you have no idea what's going to happen. You haven't seen a lot of them this year, but that's kind of what his specialty is. So that's the scary part. Good luck, Giuseppe. Got one for Zach here, too. He's got Sony Michel, Joe Mixon, Rojo, Josh Jacobs, Nick Chubb, Jared Patterson at running back, and he has Lockett, Hill, Renfro, Gallup at wide receiver. It's pretty stacked as a championship team. 2 wide receivers.
Yeah. Oh, well,
2
they're all
backs,
championship teams this week, bud.
For sure. For sure. Man,
he needs 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and 2 flex options. So let's put in the players that I am definitely playing this week. I am definitely playing Rojo.
I was going to say put Rojo in there for sure. Although the Jets they've been like oddly decent. Or no, they haven't. I have that backwards. Sorry. Yeah, Rojo for sure. My bad.
Rojo for sure. Yeah. And I would definitely play Nick Chubb. And Mixon, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we fit Mixon in there too somehow?
Mixon will definitely make it into the flex.
Yeah.
Or you could flex Chubb either way. Wide receivers, I would go with Lockett.
It'd be nice and Hill. Flex. Give you the rest of the week to make a move if you have to. That game is on Monday.
Then I believe that you got to play Jacobs, dude. You got to play Jacobs and Mixon or Jacobs and Chubb. I think this is more of a running back team than a wide receiver team. I'm taking. I mean, I would take Jacobs over Renfro for a flex consideration.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would take Jacobs over him too. Like you said, like I think it's gonna be more on the ground out there, and the Colts are not strong against running backs whatsoever. Yeah.
Well, my main concern is that they are going to have to throw the ball, so Jacobs will get targets along with running the ball. You know, that defense for the Colts is serious, but I'd rather trust the running back to be a little bit more fantasy viable than Renfro up against who's he matched up with this week? Let's see. Man, I'm slipping here.
I know you got it.
Oh, Kenny Moore. Kenny Moore had a great stop last week. Yeah, I would go Jacobs and Mixon in my flex, Rojo and Chubb, or wherever you want to put it. You're playing 4 running backs here, and you're playing Lockett and Hill and winning your finals. Zach, good luck.
Yeah, man, I like keeping that on the ground. I like that running game team. Good luck, Zach. I wonder if that's a cut league. Oh wait,
forget. No, he's not. He didn't make it.
Oh, that's right. I missed that too. I made a bad last second decision that took me out of it.
Yeah, I just got hit by injuries, man. Godwin went out, and it was like the end of my season.
Yeah, that was a tough one for everybody. It's been a crazy season.
That's the problem when you go running back heavy. Like we talked to everybody in the preseason about going running back heavy and how it is very important to make sure that you have viable running backs, blah, 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 blah. Well, we went running back heavy. It's a super flex league. So you kind of have to pass on one of those positions. And the position that I passed on was wide receiver. But I was able to flip and get Chris Godwin in a trade this year, which propelled me into the playoffs. I went like 5 or 6 straight in the regular season towards the end of the season to make it into the, I believe, the 5th seed, I think I was. And you were the 6th seed, I believe. And it just didn't work out. It just did not work.
It just did not work out. And there was always next year because we're not going anywhere. How about Odell or Elijah Mitchell for Giuseppe?
This one's tough.
Yeah, I think I lean Odell. It's very close for me, but I think I'm going to lean Odell in this one.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams, they've been trusting him.
Yeah.
I really want to say Mitchell, man. Like I do.
I mean, it is Mitchell against the Texans.
That's why I want to say Mitchell. Like I know he's going to get work. How much work is he going to handle is another question. How the game flow is going to go. We saw Houston almost pulling up. Did they pull an upset last week? I can't remember if they pulled an upset.
I think they did last week. I think last week the Texans I have it right here, actually.
Let me see if I can find
the Chargers, didn't they?
Yeah, they beat the Chargers. It was a banged up Chargers team, but here we are with a banged up 49ers team. Oh man, I want to say Odell as well.
It's
I
very
want to
close.
agree with you.
Yeah, it's very close, but I think I want to lean Odell here.
Oh man,
These are tough.
I've just been waiting for Mitchell to, but yeah, the Baltimore Ravens over the last God knows how long are really just giving it up to fantasy wide receivers. Over the last 4 weeks on the left side of the perimeter, they're number 1 giving up fantasy points, and number 8 on the other side, 14th to the slot over the last 4 weeks. I'm gonna go with the Rams here and take Odell and think for this game to go a little bit back and forth for a little bit. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I agree. I like how you
Man, you really did give yourself the big C, huh?
Yeah, it sucks. It's been the cough has just not been fun.
It's gonna be hard for you to talk today, huh?
No, I'm getting through it.
Good.
I'm getting there. Yeah,
Let's go.
just as long as everybody's okay with me. I wish I had a cough button. I probably do. It's just way over there on my interface. Cough button would be cool, like the pros have. Get one of those next season. Kicks from Mike. I'm sorry, man, but thank you for staying with us. We will have some off-season content.
I appreciate you, Kicks for Mike. And
Thank
hey,
you.
you know what? Some of us lost ours. I mean, I was in 8 finals or 8 semifinals out of 15 leagues.
I was
And
in 5.
I was okay with losing some. It's going to happen. You can't hit the lottery every single week. Things happen. COVID happens. I just gave it to somebody. It was a tricky year, just like last year was. And you know what? It's the breaks of fantasy. I'm glad you're sticking with us, and we will definitely see you next season.
100%. All right, let's go for a tight end question here for Lucius. Needs a tight end for the day, for the ship day. Winner take all, Hunter Henry or the Muth. He knows that Aguilar is out and Myers is questionable. Do you want to double check?
I'm going to go with Hunter Henry here.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not really thinking about it too much. I mean, what did he have last week? He had 2 touchdowns last week, I believe.
Did he have 2 last week?
No, that was week 15 against the Colts.
Okay. I remember there was something there for that, yeah.
I mean, he is the guy. Freiermuth coming back is interesting, but I think he is a little bit more touchdown dependent. And that's the way I look at it. I mean, Cleveland up against the tight end. Yeah, I guess you could, but I would rather go with Hunter Henry. He seems like he is the pass catching tight end now over Jonnu Smith. And Nelson Aguilar is out in this game. Jacoby Myers active, N'Keal Harry active. That leaves Hunter Henry to be pretty viable, especially down in the red zone area where you want your tight ends to score.
Is Jonnu Smith playing?
Is Jonnu Smith playing? Yeah, I believe so. I don't think it really doesn't make a difference.
Really not enough to, yeah.
Yeah, not enough.
He was out there for 21 snaps, which was good for about, I don't know the percentage, 25% of the snaps. Yeah, that's not great. It doesn't scare me at all. I'm going to go Hunter Henry over Freiermuth here too.
Yeah, I mean, Hunter Henry's out there 86% of the time, so I'm going to go with Hunter Henry here.
I'll take that number 2.
Good tilt, Lucius.
Good luck. Greg Martinez, happy championship Sunday. Welcome, man. Lance or Huntley for all the marbles. Also, PPR, Pitts or Everett, and Javonte Williams or Darrell Williams.
Ooh. Well, I'll answer the easy one first, and it's Darrell Williams over Javonte Williams. Melvin Gordon, although banged up, Javonte Williams is still banged up. They are going to continue to split carries to a certain extent. Yeah, of course they're banged up, both banged up, right? So that's, yeah. 2 for 1. I mean, hey, it's a great concept if it helps you win football games, but I don't know if they win this week. That's a tricky one. Lance or Huntley? Now, this isn't something that I've really looked at too much, and man,
Ravens, they're both still playing for something, right? The Rams and the Ravens are both still in the hunt.
Correct. They are.
Huntley's not a bad move here. I feel like he's seen a lot more on the back end of the season. You know what I mean? Like Lance is kind of coming in. I want to say like cold, in a sense. I don't necessarily. I mean, it is against the Texans.
Right. He's got a good matchup against the Texans. Yeah. But the Texans, believe it or not, through the course of the 17-week season that we've had, yeah, and their defense is actually 11th against fantasy quarterbacks. And this is strictly not because of production, because we don't see too much production from Trey Lance. I'm going to lean Huntley here because we've seen him do it. He has the rushing upside. He has viable fantasy weapons that he's going to lean on to pass more. I can see San Francisco sticking to their game plan and running the ball more. Elijah Mitchell active today. Lance may run a little bit, but Huntley, last time he played, I believe he had 70 rushing yards. I think
right now,
you can run a little bit. He's going to be pushed out of the pocket. He's going to be pushed out of the pocket. You know, the Von Miller, the Aaron, I can't even remember his name now. Aaron, who's the defensive lineman for them?
For who?
Aaron Donald. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't even think of it.
I thought you were trying to think of somebody else. I forgot what matchup you were talking about.
It's just crazy, but he will be pushed out of the pocket. He will have to rush. He's got great pass catchers with Bateman, Marquise Brown. I'm going to go with Huntley on the quarterback. And Pitts or Everett. Now, I've heard good things about Everett this week, but I think, Pitts against the Patriots is going to be a tough one, man. What do you think?
I'm scared of Pitts this week. I don't think, if you're looking for a touchdown, that's where it gets spooky. Like, is this where he does it? And Everett against the Lions. Lions are 31st. They're the second worst against the tight end position. I know he's got other pass catchers out there. Russ does, but I think Everett I think he might have a better shot of getting in the end zone this week than Pitts does. And I hate to say it because I think Pitts is more talented, but the Patriots are famous for taking away what works for your team, and
nothing's been working for Atlanta.
Nothing's been working for Atlanta. So, like, as you go down that list, it's a low list, but there's still something that would still be something to take away, and I think that would be Kyle Pitts. Because if you leave him alone, it's he'll score. If you leave him alone, he'll torch you. But I don't know. I know it's not the sexiest thing here. I mean, okay, well, it is PPR, so like you think about now, you really think about targets.
So this is my take on this one, and I'm gonna lean Pitts here, and the reason why I'm gonna lean Pitts is easily because the Falcons are going to be behind. They are going to need Kyle Pitts to step up and catch some balls. He is going to be heavily targeted, more so than Gerald Everett. Whether or not either of these guys get in the end zone is a big question mark. You can never count on a touchdown. But with Everett, the wide receiver matchups for DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett this week are very, very friendly.
Yes,
so that leads me to believe that Everett may not be as targeted as we had seen him and may not catch a touchdown. So I'm going to go with Pitts here for the tight end. And Greg, I'm hoping that you win your championship this week, bud.
18, 12, 8.
Right into at the Tilt Israel on Twitter and let us know if you guys do.
Yeah, please do. I'm going to lean Pitts here too. I'll lean with you. I like everything you said about it. And he has been getting more targets than Everett. And you're right, the cornerback matchup for DK and Lockett, as you said, are very friendly. So they might not need him as much. Good call. Good luck, Greg. Let's go back to Zach down here for a QB tilt between Huntley or Russ.
Now, this one, I'm leaning Russ. I'm definitely going with Russ here. I'm not going to mess around with Huntley up against the Rams when I have a solid matchup against Detroit with Russell Wilson. That's just what it is.
That's one of those kind of getting too cute moments. I mean, it's still something to think about. Maybe not quite.
Yeah, I mean, they're down to their third and fourth string cornerbacks for Detroit. I mean, you got Will Harris, AJ Parker. It just makes sense that that Russ is the play here.
True. Hey, Chef, what are you drinking? Is that an AHA?
Yes, I love the Ahas.
Dude. Okay, hashtag not a sponsor yet.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Everybody go get one of these. I got my fiance a Soda Stream for Christmas. This thing is incredible. The amount of money that we spend on sparkling water, when you think about all the cans that we go through, all the money we spend on it, this little thing makes the most unbelievable sparkling water. And you can get flavor drops to put in them to make it taste like that are made by Bubbly or AHA that can make it taste exactly like the regular
AHA sells the flavoring drops?
Yeah, you can get the flavoring drops. Ooh. You can make McDonald's level Sprite at home. Have the different levels, and you can make it like the fizziest thing you've ever had. Like you can like make legitimate McDonald's Sprite in your kitchen. Go to sodastream.com, pick one up today. Hashtag not a sponsor yet. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna
have to look into that.
It is the bee's knees. Sure is. And I'm gonna go with Russ for this one as well. Russ loves the Soda Stream. And let's go to a defensive question. Oh, hey, I'm going to go down to Brad. What's up, Brad? Let's go. See? He gets it. Brad gets it. Soda Stream is the best investor. It really is. It's a gift that keeps on giving all year, Clark. All right. Going back up here. Nice, Chef. I love it. Going on down to Giuseppe. I think there he is. All right, cool. Philly D or Green Bay D?
Philly D or Green Bay D?
Green Bay. Packers. Why can't I find?
I'm going to go with Green Bay here in the snow.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a cold one.
It's going to be like a cold, low-scoring game. They got Sean Mannion here in at quarterback. The only real weapons they had, I don't think they're going to do it. I think Green Bay wins happily. I'm not sure about what the weather is. I just know it's going to be severely cold Sunday night game. I'm going with Green Bay.
Ah, man, I want to go with the Birds here.
Of course you do. It's your
no. It's a fantasy
Homer.
Show. It's a fantasy show, though. I really want to go with the Birds here. We've been we've been putting. We're third against quarterback. Last 5 weeks, third against quarterbacks, 7th against running backs, third against wide receivers, 18th against tight end. I'm not that worried about that. We've been shutting people down, man, and we have a lot to play for still. Washington does not. I know that these are still humans and still athletes that are still playing for jobs and playing for, things going forward. But I think the Eagles have a better chance of creating a turnover and possibly making that a pick six, as opposed to the Vikings-Packers game, which I can see kind of being a back and forth of just like not a lot happening.
I mean, I guess I understand like your sense. Like,
I understand where you're coming from too.
Taylor Heineke comes back today. They do have Jared Patterson, so the Eagles will probably get a fumble. They might get an interception. But there's something about Taylor Heineke that makes him fight so much and just keeps him on the field. It keeps things going. It's tough, man.
Interceptions.
I really wanted to say Green Bay.
Week. He was.
I mean, we're obviously tilting here back and forth. You like one, I like the other. It's okay. I think you're not bad in any situation, Giuseppe. I think you can play both defenses and be perfectly fine. Let me check my rankings and what
I don't like that Antonio Gibson's inactive. I'm looking at the Eagles. Yeah, 9th fewest passing yards this season. We've given up the 9th fewest.
All right.
Allowing the 4th fewest yards per attempt.
All right. I'll roll with you. I'll roll with you and the Eagles so Giuseppe can get an answer there. They are in my top 10. I have them as number 7 overall this week. So, and they are higher than the Green Bay Packers. But Mannion. Man. Oh, Mannion.
Oh, Mannion.
Oh, Mannion. But yeah. So Philly D it is. Giuseppe, good luck. I hope you guys win your final.
Me too. Apologies. Don't apologize, Lucius. We're here for you. All right, kick a question. Big week. Robbie Gold, Joseph or Elliott? All right, I gotta dig real quick here. Dig.
I'm
getting there. I'm getting there.
I'm gonna go with Elliott. I'm gonna stick with the Birds.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Elliott too.
Washington's defense isn't that terrible, although they've been pretty bad throughout the season.
I could see us, leaving some points, some touchdowns on the board.
You're notorious for that, aren't you?
Something like that. Yeah. Greg Joseph, I feel like kicking that ball in that game is going to be like kicking a rock, because that's going to be that sub-zero, super cold game. Yeah, give me Elliott here. And another one for Lucius for defense. New Orleans defense, San Fran or Seattle?
I'm staying away from San Fran's defense this week.
I'm gonna do that too. Saints
going up against Carolina. New Orleans defense actually looks really, really good.
Yeah, I kind of do like that, especially if they'll be able to dismantle Sam Darnold for at least 2 quarters before they take him out. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm going Saints.
Yeah, I'll go Saints too. It's a 37.5 over/under. Panthers Saints game. It's the lowest one of the week, I think. And the highest one of the week is 51. Cardinals Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean the Bengals Chiefs game is up there as well, and I believe that one hits the over.
Yeah, I would take the over on that. John Nelson, what's up? Welcome in. He needs 2 here. PPR Brandon Ayuk, DJ Moore, or Russell Gage. He's also got 1 tight end to fill. Goddard or Freiermuth?
Ooh, I'm gonna go Goddard for the tight end over Freiermuth. And then DJ Moore coming back.
I like Ayuk's play matchup. His cornerback matchup. Debo and Ayuk both have good matchups. Full PPR, I think I'd go Ayuk
or Russell Gage.
That's tough.
He needs 2, so I think Ayuk and Moore over Gage for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, DJ Moore. I mean, we just talked about New Orleans defense, but I think DJ Moore is the one bright spot in that offense. He gets Sam Darnold back. We saw a little bit of progression. He is the wide receiver 1. I'm definitely going to play him. Brandon Ayuk. Yes.
Double check his cornerback matchup. I'm pretty sure he has a good one this week.
Who? Ayuk going up against Desmond King.
I mean, I do.
It's not the best matchup. It's not the best matchup. I would say Deebo Samuel on the right side probably has the best one against Terrence Mitchell. But yeah, I'm gonna Ayuk and DJ Moore. I believe. I think you're okay with Ayuk.
I think you'd be okay with Ayuk as well, and especially if he lines up for the better matchup and they use Debo on the ground.
I think this Houston-San Francisco game is actually pretty sneaky. I think Houston keeps it interesting, and they have to go back and forth.
Dude. They might.
So I think Ayuk, DJ Moore, and then Goddard. Good luck, John, in your finals.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that too. Saints are allowing the 10th most fantasy points to wideouts on the season, and yeah, they can be beat this week for sure. I like it. Justin says his important league lost by 3. Dude, I'm sorry. J-Rob got hurt. Hill busted. Yep, Stafford sucked. He had Devontae Smith, Sony, and Justin Jackson on his bench.
Ouch.
Dude.
Ouch. We told you to play Justin Jackson.
I know the feeling.
Or was it Justin Jackson over J-Rob?
That
might have been it.
That might have been. I can't remember exactly where we would have leaned last week. Who did Jacksonville play?
I can't even remember.
I mean, J-Rob got hurt. There's nothing we could do about that. I mean, that was
very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.
I'm glad
one league that I have J-Rob in, I wasn't going for anything, but
I was in every league I had him.
It's
I'm glad he made it all the way through the season almost.
It's a dynasty league, and his future is muddled, to say the least.
With Etienne coming back, he might get traded. I don't know where he is in his contract.
I mean, the Jaguars, they need a revamp starting from the GM down.
Yeah, they need a lot going on there. That's for sure. John Nelson's got another one here between Daryl Williams or Rashad Penny.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Daryl Williams or Rashad Penny. And guess what, Swanson? It's our first one.
Nice.
Tilt of the week. Oh, man, I just got delivered Starbucks.
You can go say hi.
That's fantastic. Allie, you're the best.
You can come over here.
That's amazing.
So this is my daughter, everyone. Say hi to Kelly.
What's up, Kay?
And of course she has my handsome son in her hands.
All right, we're going out. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Go shopping. Go spend all the monies. Have fun.
Bye. No, that's awesome. Good for you. Hashtag
not a sponsor yet.
Head over to Starbucks.
Oh, this is delicious. It's wintery. It's minty.
Oh, it's minty.
Yeah, it's like that chocolate mint thing.
Look at you go.
Yeah.
All right, so you hit the one of the last tilts of the week for the season, Chef, and this is definitely one to hit it on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lean Williams.
I'm leaning Williams too. Without CEH,
Yep.
I mean, really, CEH hasn't really done too much anyway.
Nope.
Oh man.
I don't know if it's PPR. I think he said it was PPR up there, full PPR. That's the same league. That's great too.
I mean, Detroit is 30th against fantasy running backs. They really are terrible. Rashad Penny should do well. Man, that cough was good.
Where is that?
You know what? Just based off a matchup and utilization, I think I'm going to change. I think I'm going to change here. I think I'm going to go Rashad Penny.
You're going to go Penny here?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to stay on the Williams side with no CEH. But I understand why Penny would be.
I mean, 135 yards and a touchdown. It's kind of like I'm chasing a little bit, but
up against, you got to get careful.
Up against poor defenses, like look what he did to Houston. He really did blow it up. Daryl Williams will have the bulk of the work. Pretty much a workhorse in this one.
4 o'clock. Wow.
I just think that they have other options, and it's going to be. I mean, they don't have other options on the ground, obviously, but I think Penny's ceiling is a little bit higher than Daryl Williams.
Is DJ and Collins, are they both active? I think DJ's active, but I think Collins had a questionable tag.
Collins is active, but he's not in any kind of relevance. He barely practiced this week. DJ Dallas may handle some passing down work, but like I said, just look at the floor of Darrell Williams, which is around 11.5 fantasy points, 12 fantasy points. His ceiling, his one big game or two big games of the season, he had 23 against Washington, and then he had 29 against Vegas, which sounds great. But fantasy running backs aren't really scoring it against Cincinnati as much. This game is going to go back and forth. They want Tyreek Hill to get back on track. Travis Kelce comes back, has a great game last week. I think Darrell Williams will be utilized. He is one of those pieces, those main three. I call it the big three in Kansas City, because those are the only fantasy pieces that I actually want to touch. I think Darrell Williams is a more of a low-end RB2 than a high-end RB2, and I think Rashad Penny could do that. We could see the Seahawks just taking over this game and Rashad Penny getting a lot of work. including goal line work.
Okay. I agree with everything you said. I like it. I'm still gonna lean on the workload for Darrell Williams.
Yeah, well, I mean,
And I'm gonna pronounce it wrong every time. Yep, it is Tills of the week, so I'm gonna write that one down. Williams.
Take Penny. Let's go.
Over Penny. All right. And moving on. Justin has Javonte on his and he had Javonte on his bench from last week. Ouch. All right, go back to one for Giuseppe here. It was a Renfro versus Indy or St. Brown versus Seattle, and I think we went St. Brown here, right?
I'm gonna go St. Brown, yes.
Yeah, okay. Happy New Year, Jim Rambo, coolest name in fantasy football. Playing for consolation money today. Got something to play for. I like it. Full point, PPR flex, need one between Cordero Patterson, Jared Patterson, Alan Lazard, or Dalton Schultz. Also Miami D or Chicago D. Dolphins against the Titans. Or
I'm not playing Lazard. I'm gonna have to go with Jared Patterson here. I'm staying away from Cordero against the Patriots.
Yeah, I guess for a flex here.
For me to go and put Schultz, I mean, depending on your league scoring, Jim, I don't know. Oh, it's full point PPR. I'm gonna go with Patterson. Jared Patterson, that is.
For the PPR value?
Yeah, I mean, it's his job to lose really right now. So
yeah.
And then the Chicago D or Miami D.
Excuse me.
Against the Giants.
Against Jake Fromm and
yeah, I would go with Chicago's D.
I think I would too.
Yeah.
Is your pass catchers right now? Is it?
They're bad.
Who's alive?
Galladay.
Is it Galladay?
Ingram.
Yeah, Galladay, Ingram. Slayton's
Tony's out.
Ross is out. Johnson's out. Tony's out. Okay, yeah.
It's Slayton, Galladay, Ingram.
Slayton's out.
Oh, okay. So not Slayton. It really doesn't matter. I wasn't paying attention to any of the Giants' fantasy options outside of Saquon Barkley as a low-end RB2.
Yeah, it's so weird. Would you play Saquon or Daryl Williams?
Darrell Williams.
Would you play Saquon or Sony Michel?
Sony Michel.
Saquon or Rojo?
Rojo.
Saquon or Boston Scott?
Yeah. Saquon.
Okay. This is the world we live in. Good luck, Jim.
Because they still have Kenny Galladay. Kenny Gainwell.
Yeah. Kenny Galladay.
Kenny G. The new Kenny G. The other one, the Gainwell one.
Yeah, the Gainwell guy. That Kenny Gay. All right, let's help Brad out here with a couple hot takes. Rojo or Amon-Ra St. Brown for a full flex PPR?
Rojo.
Yeah, I had something.
Rojo's going to smash this week.
Yeah, I'm down with that for sure. And Hurts or Huntley for a 6-point quarterback touchdown league?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Hurts.
I'm gonna go Hurts there. Yeah, I don't want to. He's got.
I'm not gonna get cute. It's the finals.
Yeah,
give me Hurts got you there. Huntley may have gotten you past the week 14 or week 15, but I'm definitely going with Hurts there.
Yep. Washington's giving up a second best 22.93. Like second best as in like the 31st best.
31st best matchup?
31st best matchup. Yeah, so that's a great matchup. I would go Hurts there for sure. JC Morieri, what's up? Welcome back. PPR flex. I'm on Ross St. Brown or Rashad Penny.
Ooh.
That's a good one too.
I'm going to go with Penny there.
I'm going to go with Penny here. Yeah. I like everything you said about Penny from before. Although I took Williams, but it all made sense.
Yeah, I mean, I like Amon-Ra St. Brown, but you could. Man, it's so tough.
I mean, let me look at here.
I mean, the past couple weeks, he's been really, really good.
Yeah. He's got a decent matchup cornerback wise though, but I'm still gonna go Penny there.
And Jared Goff is still out, correct?
I was gonna say with Boyle.
I mean, it really didn't matter with Boyle. Oh man. That's really tough.
It is tough, but I'm gonna ride the hot hand with Penny. I mean, he's got a hot hand too.
Amon-Ra has the hot hand, man.
You think he has the hotter one right now?
Yeah. Give me Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm switching my answer.
You switching it?
Man, that's a hard tilt, JC. Man, come on with the fire. The final fighter.
91 yards week 16, 90 yards week 15. 91 yards was against Atlanta.
He's averaging 11.5 targets per game and catching
11, 12.
9, and he's averaging 9 receptions over the last 4 games, 3 touchdowns in that time frame.
Yep.
I mean, there hasn't been a game that he hasn't gone under 8 for 73 in the past 4. And that was against Denver, which is a really tough defense. That's Chris Harris. And I'm going to go with Amon-Ra St. Brown, man.
Dude, I'm tilting back with you. I'm glad we talked that out. Yeah, JC, I'm going with that for sure. Let's go. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. That's dope. See, I don't have to worry about not being in the championship because I got you guys.
How great is Amon-Ra St. Brown? Can we talk about this for a second? And how on earth did I get him at the, what was it, the 210 in our Dynasty League?
You got him at the 210?
Yep.
Wow. That's a oof.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to that. Is it in our Dynasty League? I hate you.
Dirty. Yep.
And dirty.
And I got Kadarius Toney right behind him.
You got to get yourself a quarterback and an offensive line first.
Toney will be good.
He'll be. I mean, hopefully.
Next Tyreek Hill. Mark my words.
Really?
Just needs a quarterback. And it's not happening next year, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening next year. But that's because wide receivers usually they take 2 or 3 years.
We saw him flash. We saw him flash this year, not this week.
Yeah, we saw flashes. This year was a great year for Wookie. It's a great year for Wookiees. Great year for Wookiees. Rookie wide receivers, man. That doesn't usually happen all the time. We're starting to see it more. Justin Jefferson had a great, he's had a great couple of years. And then this year, he's Chase, Waddle, Devontae Smith. These guys have had some showings out there. It's nice to see. And Savvy, what's up? Welcome in. Javonte, Penny, or Elijah Mitchell?
Ooh, that's
hot. That's real tough too.
That is really, really tough.
I mean, Javonte, did we say we were kind of staying away from Javonte on account of he's a little banged up?
He's a little banged up. He's got a great matchup against the Chargers. And out of the two, he is the less banged up than Melvin Gordon. I think Melvin Gordon's a little bit more banged up.
Yeah.
Elijah Mitchell, we know he's got a great matchup. I think I don't know, man. They're going to give him as much as he can handle. That's what Shanahan came out and said this week. Is that like 14, 15 touches? Most likely up against the Houston defense has been pretty good against the run over the past 4 weeks. If you can vet that a little bit and give me that little statistic, that'd be great. I know they're 29th overall for the year. Penny is intriguing. Man, I only get to pick
31st.
One, though. The 31st over the last 4 weeks?
Last 5 weeks. Yeah, last 5 weeks, 31st.
So they're very similar to the fact that, just like the Chargers, how they funnel the offense into running the ball in the middle of the field, and they stop and they try to, and they shut down the passing work. Houston. Oh man, this is tough.
Between all of these guys, I know it's really tough because the whole Trey Lance thing creeps in, and how much is he going to take away, especially around the goal line? Backs, with Javonte banged up, I want to fade him towards the back of this one. It's between Penny and Mitchell for me. I mean, do I just trust the Shanahan offense to just pound on the rock and go with Mitchell here against a really, really bad Texans defense against the run the last 5 weeks?
I'm going to go with Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, I think I might too.
I'm going to go with Elijah Mitchell. I think he can hit low RB1 numbers for the week. And it's great. Javonte is splitting work with Melvin Gordon. So, yeah, you have to put him in the back of this list. And it would be between Penny and Elijah Mitchell. And like you said, we did our research on the Houston Texans backfield, and I mean, not the backfield, their offensive line against the run, defensive line. Wow, I'm messing up today. Yeah, Elijah Mitchell. Give me Elijah Mitchell with the passing upside. That's what it is.
Yeah. Cool. Nicely done. For the Huntley and Russ tilt, Zach has Lockett, and the guy he's playing as Bateman and Andrews. I don't want to talk about Mark Andrews. Don't mention his name ever again. That buried me last week.
I mean, Andrews has been on a heater.
I hate him.
Bateman is hit or miss. Because we saw the 1 week with Huntley, he favored Bateman.
Yeah,
but then the next week we saw Marquise Brown. So yeah, it's still Russ for me.
We'll go back
it's
to
still
Bateman.
Russ.
Yeah, I would still go with Russ too. Even stack or no stack, but the stack's nice. Gotta love that. Got to love that. This one's gonna be tough too. Swift or St. Brown?
Oh.
So it is worth mentioning. I have this written down. Seahawks last 5 weeks are giving up 29.81 fantasy points per game in the last 5 weeks, which is a lot, to opposing running backs. And the important part is of that, it's 7.3 receptions a game for 66.7 yards. Yeah, it's nuts.
Give me Swift.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, give me Swift.
Yeah, that's like, you got to take that, especially if it's PPR. 100%. Find a way to play St. Brown too.
Yeah,
I mean, it is tough.
I mean, I think Swift is going to have over 100 yards all purpose.
I would say that too. I agree.
Yeah, and at least 3 or 4 receptions.
What was his injury? I forget. It was a shoulder. Okay.
Look it up.
It was a shoulder.
It was a shoulder.
Yeah, but it looks like he's good to go. Well, I mean, I know he's good to go, but it looks he was full participant in practice all week. All right, nice. Gotta love that. Caleb Simmons, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy championship week. Bears or Saints? Defense.
We talked about this a little bit, didn't we?
We talked about the Saints against the Panthers. And we also talked about the Bears against Jake Fromm and nobody else except Saquon. Yeah.
I
think we did say about.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
You're gonna go with the Saints here?
Yeah.
I feel like we said something about the Saints that I can't remember. Yeah, there's really
they shut down Tom Brady.
Oh no, we did say that the Saints were giving up. We said something about DJ Moore. That's what it was. We said that DJ.
Yeah, the only bright spot.
Saints are, even though they do have a stingier defense. Yeah, they're allowing the 10th most fantasy points to wideouts. The Saints are. I'm gonna go with the Bears here though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the Bears side.
Up against Jake Fromm.
Yes, up against Jake Fromm, State Farm.
State Farm.
Poor guy. That has to. When that commercial came out, he was probably like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me." Like, come on, you guys couldn't just ruin it.
I wonder if he wears khakis on game day.
I'm sure that he threw every pair of khakis that he had out immediately.
I mean, if he worked it in his favor, he could probably get a nice sponsor from Dockers or something. Is that still a company?
There you go, Docker. I think so. I think you have to be like in your 40s though, or like really, really young and going to church, and your parents are like buying your clothes.
Oh,
you get stuff from a Land's End catalog, or a what's the other one? I can't remember. I'll come back to that.
American Eagle.
What's going on? American? Well, maybe I don't know. Could be. There were 2 bald eagles across the river yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool. It's weird. You can see them from like the white head. You can really see it from super far away. It stands out. I got a pair of binoculars. It was cool to see. What's up, Adam? Happy Sunday. Just jumping here for his way too early projection, but pre-draft, which rookie has the highest dynasty upside? I like this
way
question.
Too early.
Yeah, way too early. Still super early. Look at that smile. He's like, can't do it yet.
Check me out on the Dynasty Happy Hour starting next week.
That's very true.
I mean, it starts tonight, but
Like
this is the last.
correct?
Yeah, this is the Dynasty. We're still talking about Week 17 tonight. Next week we will be looking ahead, breaking down our top 12s in each position. where we think they'll land next year, trade opportunities, and obviously we will be talking rookies. I am not jumping ahead. It's way too early to tell which rookie has the highest dynasty upside thus far so far.
Let's stick with this offseason. Stick with Chef, as we will get that information to you. Another one for Brad here: Darrell Williams or Darrell Williams, St. Brown, or Flex full PPR. Those are tough.
Oh, yeah, it's not as.
I mean, full PPR. The targets, man, for St. Brown, like you said, 11.5 a game. Last 4 games.
That was
11,
with that.
11,
that
12,
was without Swift. That was without Swift in the offense.
That's a good point.
Man, I kind of want to lean Sony here.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's a really good point. Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. He jumped in right when Swift went out. That's when his production skyrocketed.
Oh, and yeah, for sure. And Hawkinson was down too. And that's the main reason why he got as many targets he did. But Hawk is still out. He is the wide receiver one in that option. In that
Hawk's out, Josh Reynolds out, Khalif Raymond out.
Yeah, they have nobody except St. Brown and Swift this week, which I think they're both smash plays. But I'm gonna lean with Sony Michel here to get it done. He should be able to get it in against over the goal line for the Rams if they get inside the red zone.
Cam Akers isn't playing, right?
No, he's not.
Man, this is a tough one here. I don't even know. How do you feel about Williams between? All right, so if we take St. Brown at that, what do you go? I feel like Darrell. It is full PPR. I want to just check something real quick for the receiving for Michel.
I mean, St. Brown has the highest upside. Michel has a safer floor.
Flare. Yeah, no, I'm gonna kind of fade St. Brown on this particular tilt just because Swift is back, and I don't think he's gonna get 11 targets like he's been getting. But Sony Michel has full PPR. So between Sony Michel or Darrell Williams, does that sway you one way or the other?
It's Sony for targets.
Me. It's Sony for you still. Okay. 11.5. All right. Yeah, I'll go with you. I'll go with you on that one. Matchup, especially. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, it's just matchup dependent. And that's how you have to play it this week. You have to play your matchups.
Oh, yeah. Big time. All right, pick 2 for Anthony V. What's going on? We got to pick 2 for Burkhead, Boyd, Keyshawn Vaughn, Deontay Foreman, and Marquez Callaway. Ooh.
Pick 2.
So Keyshawn is interesting because if the game gets out of hand and the Bucs are up against the Jets, he has like a flex appeal because they wouldn't be needing Rojo so much. Like last week, he had a 55-yard touchdown. Keyshawn, he's got some juice. If they're up, man, he might be able to give you some fantasy value. And I have a feeling that they might be up against the New York Football Jets.
The New York Football Jets.
You know, I'm just saying. That's just something to throw out there. Boyd's another name that I can't stand. That's becoming such a difficult wide receiver room to pick apart.
Yeah, I don't know if Boyd gets it done this week like he did the other week. I'm not chasing that big game. Man,
how do you feel about Burkhead?
He
had a good week last week, didn't he? Did he go for 100?
I don't know if he broke the 100 threshold.
He did. What the heck? 22 for 149 and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he did have a great week. On a lot of people's benches, probably. That was against the Chargers too, and now he's going up against San Fran. Who? 4 o'clock. There it is.
Pick 2. I would probably say Burkhead And I want to say Callaway here. Now, I know the Carolina Panthers defense has been pretty decent, but Traquan Smith is out. It looks like Callaway and little Jordan Humphrey are the only two options for Taysom Hill.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I think you're right. Traquan's out. Little Jordan's questionable. Montgomery's out. Troutman's back.
It's just Troutman and Callaway. And, of course, Kamara.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but over the last 4 weeks, Carolina has been on the perimeter against perimeter wide receivers on the left-hand side, second worst in the league.
Okay.
And then on the right-hand side, sixth worst in the league. I think Callaway gives you the upside you want out of the flex. Burkhead can give you some solid floor, and then Callaway can hit you over the top with a bigger play from Taysom Hill.
Okay. That's a tough one to pick apart.
Just my take. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. You got a tough tilt there. That's for sure. But I think just process of elimination, I think he can show up like he did against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this week. I mean, last week in week 15.
Yeah, I know what you meant. And down to Brad, another one here: Lance, Huntley, Wentz, or Mac Jones. I forget what it's like to be able to pick up starting quarterbacks on the waiver wire.
I'm gonna go Huntley here.
Really?
I'm not going to play Wentz. They're going to lean on the run like they have been doing, although it's a pretty decent matchup. Lance, I just can't trust him, man. I haven't seen enough. I don't know what the game script's going to be like. I don't know what the matchup's going to look like. I don't know what he's going to look like. You know, Shanahan said that he looked good in practice. Well, yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, he really didn't play too much. Mac Jones is a nice, stable move. But man, I don't think they're really going to need him. I think they do what they do and they lean on the run.
Yeah. Huntley, like we said before, that game is probably going to be relatively competitive.
Correct.
Both teams playing for something.
I think it's Huntley for me.
I think I would go Huntley too. J-Rob got hurt trying to block on a stretch. Is that what it was? On a stretch that's how he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
I didn't see it when it happened. I just knew the sound that it made when I found out. Yeah, that is upsetting for fantasy reasons. Ah, man. I'm glad he made it all the way through the season though. It's one of my guys. Hopefully he'll be back in a place where he'll be able to get some work.
Kelly.
Nice. You can put users in timeout. That's wild.
Yes.
All right, Zach's got a tight end one here. Knox or Freiermuth? Bills. We haven't talked about any Bills.
Not really. I mean, it's supposed to be a blowout. That's why. Up against Atlanta.
Against the Falcons, yeah. Let me look at the Falcons. Wanna click game. Tight ends, man.
I mean, Knox has a nice matchup.
Here's the.
Why can't I find Freiermuth here? Oh well.
I'll go Pat here.
You're gonna go Fryer? You're gonna go.
Yeah.
You're gonna Muth his Luth?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the. I should have put the shirt on.
Too late.
Yeah, it's too late. I'm not getting changed on there. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with that. I'm gonna ride the matchup. The Browns aren't. They're the bottom 5 of the league last 5 weeks against tight end. Ben trusts him. He's got good hands. I could see him getting a touchdown. I mean, are they really gonna need to be really looking for Knox up against the Falcons?
Not necessarily.
I mean, you got
based
a lot of
on his comment
more.
Based on his production, I would think Freiermuth might get more targets.
Yeah, I'd say that too.
Although he didn't play last week. He was a little chipped up, but he's ready. Doesn't have an injury designation. Yeah, I guess Freiermuth, and you're hoping for a touchdown out of either of these guys, really, Zach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna go Pat.
You're gonna go with Pat.
I'm gonna go
a little bit of bias there.
Maybe just a little bit, but he gets it done.
Since you're going Pat, I'm gonna go Dawson.
Okay. Put this one down. Knox, Muth, check mark. All right. Matt McCoy, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy championship week. Full PPR needs 3 out of 4. So bench one of these guys. Kirk, Mike Williams, Brandon Ayuk, or Darnell Mooney.
Bench one of these guys?
Yeah, needs 3 out of the 4. Cardinals against the Cowboys. I got my bench Kirk.
You're benching? Nah, I'm not gonna bench Kirk.
Is he gonna get Diggs?
I don't think it matters too much about the matchup, more so about the availability of the other wide receivers.
As in the unavailability? The unavailability?
Yes. The unavailability. And no, he's not going to get... No, he gets Jordan Lewis, which is kind of a downgrade, but I'm not so sure about Mike Williams this week, and I'm not so sure about Mooney. Those two players I really haven't looked at too much. Mooney gets James Bradbury, so that's kind of like the one bright spot of the Giants' defense is James Bradbury.
Chargers.
And then I'm going to look at the Chargers real fast. Mike Williams does have a good matchup.
Matchup's okay. The Broncos have been 7th best against wide receivers the last 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be... let's take out Mike Williams.
There's also Keenan Allen out there. Be taking him. Yeah, I guess I'll take out Mike Williams. That's fine.
Good luck, Matt.
Yeah, good luck. Thank you for coming in. Brad's got 3. We got to pick here too. Deontay Johnson, DK Metcalf, Mack, Terry McLaurin.
Very good.
Took me a second. Renfro, St. Brown, or Mike Williams, full PPR. Got to pick 3.
Definitely taking DK.
Yeah, I'm gonna take DK.
St. Brown and Deontay.
St. Brown, even with Swift being back.
Yeah.
You think he's still gonna be able to?
He's still gonna perform. I think he outperforms Mike Williams and Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, I'm staying away from Terry against the Eagles.
Yep.
Against Darius Slay. Staying away from Renfro too. So you went Deontay, St. Brown, and DK?
Yep.
Okay. I love DK's matchup this week. Him and Lockett. Moving Mike, my man. There it is. PPR defense. Saints, Packers, or Cowboys.
Saints. We've been going with them. Wait, but the Cowboys. Ooh, the Cowboys.
I guess the Cards. The high over under. It's highest of the week, 51.5. Kyler is.
Yeah, give me the Saints. Give me the Saints.
Yeah, give me the Saints. Keegan Bowerman, what's up? Welcome in.
I just had one of those chocolate chip things in the back of the throat.
Oh, that must have been cold.
No, it's like a BB gun.
Oh, it's one of the yeah, you'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah.
I miss Christmas. I know, right? Standard league for Keegan needs a quarterback. Start there between Davis Mills, Trey Lance, or Andy Dalton, and then flex one of these guys: Sony Michel, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Saquon Barkley, Rex Burkhead, Jordan Howard, or Boston Scott. Playing for 500 beans and the trophy.
Standard league.
Standard league. Okay, let's break this down. So, quarterback: Davis Mills, Trey Lance, or Dalton. I'm gonna take Dalton out of that equation.
It's between Davis Mills and Trey Lance.
Yeah, it is. I don't hate Davis Mills. I know it's like standard league, right?
It's standard, so I'm assuming it's like what, 10 yards?
Every 25 yards is a point.
Yeah.
I think it's every 25, maybe. Lance has rushing upside.
Yes, he does.
I'm
going to go with Davis Mills. I'm going to go with
Okay.
Davis Mills.
Are you?
Yeah, we've seen what he can do. You're
Yeah,
going
I
with
know.
Lance?
I'm going with Lance. Lance has more. He has better pieces around him
Fair
to
enough.
make him better. Plus, with the rushing upside, I think that would be enough for me to lean Lance over Mills.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And then we got to do one flex here.
It's going to be close, but one flex.
Yeah, one flex between Sony, St. Brown, Barkley, Burkhead, Howard, and Scott.
All right, so take out Howard, take out Scott, take out Burkhead, take out Barkley. It's between Sony and Amon-Ra St. Brown for me, and if it's standard, you're hoping one of these guys gets into the end zone.
I'm going Sony.
I think I'm going to go Sony.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go Sony there for standard. Good luck, Keegan, man. 500 beans in the trophy. Let's go. Go get paid. All right, coming down. Javi, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Freiermuth or Schultz. Also, sadly, tomorrow's out, so Tua or Taysom. All right, so Freiermuth or Schultz or Tua or Taysom. I'm gonna stick with Pat here.
You're gonna stick with Pat over Schultz?
Yeah.
Really?
The
Arizona's first against Cowboy. Yeah,
that's why.
All right, give me Freiermuth. I'll agree with you there.
Here. Tua or Hill?
Tua or Hill? Man, Tua can be up and down. Tua going against just Tennessee.
I love the rushing upside for Taysom Hill.
Yeah, but you know what? If you take out that last 50-yard rush that he didn't even stick to the game plan and go down, like it wouldn't even have mattered. I don't know if you get the rushing upside up against Carolina this week from Taysom Hill.
Panthers.
I'm going to go with Tua. I'm going to go with Tua here. Die on this hill.
This is a tough hill to die on too. Panthers are kind of middle of the road, but do you think they're just not going to need him to do all the stuff that he'd be doing?
I just think, frankly, I think that it's going to be more of a back and forth game, and I think Tennessee. It's going to be so tough. It's going to be real close, man. It's a difference between a Taysom Hill touchdown and a non-Taysom Hill running touchdown. So I'm going to go with Tua, and I think he can get it done and get a little bit better with his weapons with Waddle up against Tennessee this week.
Last 5 games, Titans are second against opposing quarterbacks, third against running backs, 6th against tight ends, and 24th against wide receiver. But
so they're bad against wide receivers, huh?
Wide receivers, yeah, they're bad against wide receivers, but they're number 2. They're 2 against quarterbacks. I'm going to lean Hill. It is close, but I'm going to lean Hill on this one.
You've always liked Hill.
I have. He's gotten it done for me in the past. He was my very last pick in our dynasty draft when we started the league.
I remember.
And he has helped me out of a jam from time to time in other leagues as well.
So we're tilting on that one as well, man. Huh.
You're going to oof. All right, yeah, we got a lot to write down for this week.
I guess I'll go with you on the Hill thing, but I don't feel really good about it.
I don't feel good. I mean, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to go Hill there. Jake Vidaro, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Hunter Henry or Foster Moreau?
Hunter Henry or Foster Moreau? Give me Hunter Henry.
Yeah. Who are the Raiders and Colts? gonna check one more thing. Damn. Colts be giving it up to tight ends. How did Moreau do last week? I want to look at that. I know we were talking about him last week about how he had 4 catches.
He's not on the Hunter Henry level.
Colts are giving up 67.4 yards to tight ends a game this season. You're still gonna go Henry? You're
Still going Henry.
All right, yeah, I'll lean with you. I just kind of wanted to look up the Moreau take just in case.
Yeah, Jacksonville's terrible.
Cool. Marcos Valdez Scantling.
What's up, Marcos?
What's up, dude? What's going on? Welcome in. 0.5 PPR. Higgins, Antonio Brown, Keenan Allen, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Rock.
I don't know who Rock is.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Sony Michelle. And then start. All right. So out of those, we're gonna start 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, and also New Orleans, Green Bay, or Miami D. Rock.
Well, we'll start easy with the defense. We've been on the New Orleans kick, so I'm sticking with New Orleans.
Sure, I'll go with that.
AB is a must play this week.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to have a great week. Higgins, we could start 1 wide receiver and 1
2
flex.
wide receivers. 2 wide receivers. So it's between like Higgins, St. Brown, and if I don't Rock. Is that?
I don't know who Rock is, so we're gonna have to take him out of it.
Right, Rock Yassin?
No, he's a defense.
He's defense, yeah.
Give me Higgins. Give me AB. And
the flex, Sony.
And the flex is Sony. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. With Swift back in there, man. I'm on Roz. He's feeling shakier and shakier to me as the show goes on.
It
is 11:22, so we're 8 minutes away from any sort of injury designations. Are we waiting on anything serious right now for this first slate? We got a lot of information this morning. I would like to know, the Jordan Howard situation. Really,
Jordan Howard's going to play, I believe. I'd like to know about Mike Evans.
Says expected. Evans, I believe, is supposed to play too, but he was supposed to be. He came out and said that he was going to be on a pitch count. I don't know why we'd even say that. Just put him out there as a decoy and keep your mouth shut. Right? It just come on. All right. Good luck, Marcos. And if Rock was a typo or if Rock is actually someone we're missing, let us know. We'll jump in. Adam McKinney, what's going on? Welcome in. Love news. Tilting Tony. Full Swift PPR. Swift or St. Brown first flex. Oof. He already has Chubb and Eckler starting at running back. Good. And Deontay Johnson and Hill starting wide receiver. Okay. I'm going to go Swift here for the flex.
Give me Swift. Yeah.
Yep.
You're playing Swift this week.
Yep. Giving up 7.3 receptions a game to running backs for 66.7 yards per game. Give me that Swift. That's a great
have
squad,
nothing
Adam.
to play for, but they're going to play because that's what they do
all season long. Man.
That morale of that team. What a losing team with a bigger heart,
right? They should make a movie out of the Lions, man.
I mean, Dan Campbell has definitely put a culture back into the Detroit Lions.
That's a really good way to put it.
The Campbell
put a culture back in, and that's important. And
warms you up season, like soup.
I think we'll see a lot more from Detroit next season. Moving Mike, PPR, running back 2, Penny Singletary, Jared Patterson, Darrell Williams, or Boston Scott if active. That's what I don't know.
I think Howard is active. I'm going Singletary here.
You're going Singletary. Oh, we haven't mentioned Singletary today. Can you expand on that?
He's got the job pretty much all to himself. He is the running back 1 in that offense. He's going up against Atlanta, who is 24th against the run for the season. And I think he's going to get all the work. He's going to get the pass catching work out of the backfield. He's going to get the running work especially around the goal line, which we haven't seen Josh Allen do lately, is run into the end zone. So I think it's a Singletary for me. Yeah.
Falcons are 12th against running backs the last 5 weeks.
That's fine.
Still going with the Singletary over Penny, huh?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. I'll go with
you. Don't have to agree with me.
No. I'll ride with you. I just had to look at a few things real quick, but yeah. I mean, there really is. It is his backfield. You're not worried about Moss doing anything?
I'm not worried about Moss. He was a healthy scratch last week. God knows if he plays this week. Like, he's pretty much done for me as far as fantasy goes. Unfortunately, he's one of those guys that just did not pan out the way I expected.
Sometimes that happens.
Hey, I'll take it. It's okay.
Sometimes you're Miko Harmon.
Yeah, not that bad.
I think I'm going to go to
produced for a couple weeks.
I think I'm going to go Darrell Williams actually here.
That's fine.
I'm going to go Darrell Williams. I like the matchup better. Good luck, movie Mike.
Good luck, movie Mike.
Oh, more alerts. Just tilting Tony doing more stuff again. Caleb Simons. What's up? Welcome in. Rolling with the Bears. I like it.
Yeah.
Vigor the Ninja. Yes. Very good. Manny Jordan, what's going on? Good morning, cuz.
Manny Jordan.
Season, man. My man, thanks for being here. All right, full PPR, let them out. PPR. Choose 2 running backs in the flex. Devontae Smith, Jarrett Patterson, Jeff Wilson, if Michelle is out. I believe he's playing. Ogumba Wale, Justin Jackson, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Booker, or Rashad Penny. We got to choose 2 running backs in the flex. So I'd take Jeff out because Mitchell's playing him.
Yeah, I would play Penny. And then no, Jared Patterson and Penny. And then I'm going to play in a flex. I would go with Devontae Smith.
Yeah, I want to take Jared Patterson out of this, man.
Why?
Because the Eagles have just they've been good against the run last 5 weeks. 7th. Last 5 weeks. I don't think Jared Patterson's going to get it done.
Who are you playing over him?
That's what I'm looking at now.
No one. That's the tough part. You gonna play Saquon against the Bears?
I might. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm looking at.
And if so, why?
Matchup. Desperation.
Desperation would be like he hasn't scored. I mean, his one good game against the Chargers, which is a bad running defense, was 18.5 fantasy points in PPR formats. Dallas last week 15, 9.4 fantasy points, 3.8 against Philly. Yeah. I don't see it happening for the Giants. They're just not working. It's not clicking. They're at Chicago in the cold, bad weather game. I'm going with Jared Patterson, man.
Is it a bad weather game?
I'm pretty sure it is. Let's check the weather in Chicago, shall we?
I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna go Saquon there. I still am. I know.
Look at that! And right now it is snowing, 23 degrees.
You know it's supposed to snow here tomorrow, like 5 inches, dude.
No way,
dude. It's 61 degrees out right now.
Yeah,
the weather.
It's crazy.
It is absolutely bonkers. It's happening on the East Coast, ladies and gentlemen.
61 degrees last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Watching a potential storm for tomorrow, 33 degrees. It's going to drop a full-blown 30 degrees.
Yes,
now it's 5 to 8 inches of snow. Finally getting some snow.
Speaking of snow, it is snowing in Chicago.
Okay, so it is snowing in Chicago. I mean, does that?
Yes.
I think
it lowers the field. Yeah.
So basically, what we're basically going back and forth between Jaret Patterson or Saquon, because you're starting
Correct.
Devontae in the flex, and we both agreed on Penny.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! Does Jaret Patterson cast patches? I don't know that about him. I don't know. I don't know if he's a pass
I
catcher.
think he's the
I'll
only
admit
one in
it.
the backfield that matters. No, I think Smallwood would probably catch some passes, but I'm sticking with Jaret Patterson.
Okay. Daryl Williams will also be able to pick.
Excuse me 1 second. I'll be right back.
No problem. I'm going to write this one down too. That's a tough one, Mini Jordan, but I think you're in a good spot. I'm going to take Patterson. Birds have just been good against, the last 5 weeks, we've just been good against pretty much everything except tight end. We're top 10 against quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, just not tight ends. Stephen Nathan, what's going on? He's got a shaky flex situation, half-point PPR. Ayuk, Scott, Howard, Burkhead, or Dare. He's leaning towards one of the latter two just based on volume. True.
What's going on? I'm sorry, I missed
half
that.
point. All good. Half-point PPR for Stephen here. Ayuk, Scott, Howard, Burkhead, or Dare. He's leaning towards one of the latter two just based on volume.
I'd play Ayuk.
I think I would play Ayuk too.
And Burkhead.
Lamar Jackson is officially inactive. We knew that. Sorry, let me get back to this. Yeah. Wait, say it again, Chef. I'm sorry.
I would go Ayuk and Burkhead. I'm staying away from Dario Gumawale. Scott and Jordan Howard, they're going to split work. That's all. That's the only explanation. You have to pick one?
I think it's one. It's just a flex question. It's just one. So between Burkhead or Ayuk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's tough, right?
Mm-hmm.
With half-point PPR. Matchup. Still like Ayuk's. I think I'm just gonna go Ayuk there. I like his cornerback matchup. I like the matchup against the Texans, who are 31st worst. Against what? No, wait a minute. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This is.
Do I say Burkhead?
This is so tough, right? I know, because I'm kind of thinking.
You're thinking the same thing, right? Like Burkhead has the matchup. He really does.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Burkhead.
Steven, this was a hard one, and since it's half-point PPR, I'm gonna go with Burkhead.
I think that's what it's gonna.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. I think he winds up in the end zone at least once up against the 49ers.
Yeah, good luck, man. That's a tough one.
Good luck, Steven. Hope you win, bud.
Zach's gonna go with Chef and take Knox between Knox and Freiermuth. Writing that one down too. I'm already watching that one. Chef, you hoping for a tie in today's game? Either team wins, but it hurts your draft picks. But you got to talk about Giants. 2 top 6 picks with a competent GM should get us back on track.
Yeah, that's the latter part of that is just incompetent GM. Yeah, okay. We need a new one. If they can find one, please stay away from Louis Riddick. That's all I can ask.
Don't speak it into existence.
Yeah.
Moving Mike, Saints over Packers D, even with Kirk Cousins out.
See, that was my meaning of that, but I think Manning can control that offense a little bit. Give me the Saints. Yeah, just give me the Saints. Give me the Saints, man.
I'll stick with the Saints on that too. Even though Kirk's out, Dalvin Cook is still a thing.
Yeah, and you can almost bank on Sam Darnold throwing an interception or two.
Mm-hmm.
And New Orleans defense has been playing with a lot of fire lately.
Yeah, give me the Saints there. R's in the tuck. Welcome back. Full PPR have to bench 1. Rojo, Damian Harris, Daryl Williams, Zeke.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know, right? Because I know what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be Zeke. You're benching Zeke.
What happened?
I think it's more of a matchup thing. Arizona's pretty good up against the run. And these guys, like Rojo, is definitely going to be full workload. Zeke, I could see him doing some work today, but man,
Cards are a top 10 run defense. Last 5.
They are.
Yeah,
they are.
I mean, I guess it's
Damian Harris is going to run all over the Jaguars
for sure.
And I wouldn't want to. Daryl Williams has the full workload to himself, so
yeah,
we've seen what he could do when he does have that. So yeah, I mean, I can see Dallas benching Zeke after they're up against Arizona, or not benching him, but just it may not have to do
featuring
too much.
Pollard more.
Yeah, featuring Pollard a little bit more.
They've also clinched a playoff spot.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I'm benching Zeke.
Out of this setup, yeah.
Man,
that's just
this
crazy.
This is the world we live in. Joseph Ruiz, what's going on? Welcome to or Antonio Brown. Oh man.
Tilt of the week. Joseph Ruiz, man. The final tilt of the week for the 2021 season. Like, this one is just perplexed. I'm going to go with Antonio Brown here, and that's only because of the quarterback that is throwing him the ball. He is going to get a full share of targets. I think Antonio Brown is a definite smash play this week with Tom Brady throwing him the ball, and that's the difference. It's just the quarterback. He's going up. Antonio Brown against the Jets. He's going to get a full workload. Mike Evans, if he plays, going to be limited. Brandon Cooks, great matchup. Great matchup. I love it. But
it's AB.
It's almost a very same situation, similar situation with both wide receivers. But I think Nico Collins actually has a great matchup as well up against Josh Norman. So yeah, give me Antonio Brown.
Yep, I agree. I got some in and outs too. Active for week 17. Some of these we know. Carson Wentz, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans is active. Damian Harris, Jordan Howard also active. Inactive. Lamar Jackson, Darren Waller, Emmanuel Sanders, Julio Jones, Cam Akers, Jamison Crowder, Curtis Samuel, and Salvon Ahmed at the moment. But yes.
Salvon Ahmed, huh? I was really counting on him.
Jake, what's going on? Full PPR, St. Brown or Metcalf?
Metcalf.
Give me DK here. Yeah, give me DK. Yep.
Good luck, Jake.
Good luck, Jake. Ryan N. Got to pick one here in PPR. Mike Evans limited, although active. I agree. Braxton Berrios or Gabriel Davis?
Ooh.
Gabe Davis, huh?
Now, this is interesting because Emmanuel Sanders is back.
No, Emmanuel Sanders is out.
He's out?
Correct.
Give me Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
Give me Gabe. Give me Gabe Davis.
Give me Gabe Davis.
I mean, Braxton Berrios should be something to mention, but I'm going to go with Gabriel Davis.
Yeah, I mean,
he had that return. I can't trust the Jets.
No. Give me Gabe Davis against the Falcons. Max Hunt, welcome in. Happy Sunday championship. Pick 2. Cordero Patterson, Chase Edmonds, Hunter Renfrow, PPR.
No, this is where I'm going to go with Renfrow and Edmonds. Even though Connor is supposed to be playing, I'm going to still. I think they're going to have him on a snap count, and Edmonds should get the bigger workload out of the two. Looked really, really good last week, and I'm staying away from Cordero Patterson, man. It's like, what have you done for me lately, kind of thing. Hasn't done much.
Bills aren't very good against running backs last 5 weeks.
Yeah, but he's really not a running back. He's really more of a wide receiver.
That is a very good point. I'm glad you said that because they're 6th against wide receivers, 5. The Bills are. So yeah, I would say I'd say Edmonds and Renfrow too.
And it's not so much like that Cordero Patterson isn't a good player or anything. It's the Atlanta offensive line, and we talked about this on the Dynasty Happy Hour last week a little bit. Like, he has the least amount of time in the league, speaking of Matt Ryan, to get rid of the ball. Like, if he doesn't get rid of the ball in 1.5 seconds, he's on the ground. It's just sad. And it should be the same up against that Buffalo defensive line.
I agree. And Adam Rush, yes. How crazy is it? Let's just look back for a second. Zeke and Saquon in questions at the end of the season.
It's a
crazy
new
world
world
we're living in. Crazy world we're living in.
It's a new world. It's a new day.
World. Makes you want to just you really gotta, I don't know, man. Spending that draft capital early on. Who goes first next year? Is it JT?
Yeah, hands down.
Because I'll be damned if I ever have Christian McCaffrey on my roster ever again.
It's hands down. Jonathan Taylor should be the RB1 first pick off the board.
JT goes off first. Derrick Henry goes second.
Yeah, but I mean, what kind of world we live in? And I watched this movie with my son this week, and it was a whole new world.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what it is. We live in a whole new world in fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
Zeke and Saquon are just going. I mean, Zeke is still viable. Saquon, the whole Giants organization is just, it's very complex and bothering, and they just stink. We flat out stink. And I'm still repping them. I'll still rep them. It's my team. It's my squad. I bleed blue. But, I mean, I think
you got to see a
running
doctor
out
about that.
Yeah. Well, no.
Top 3,
all
Taylor, Henry, and Cook.
All blood is blue.
Sure.
All blood is blue or purple. Maybe it's purple before it hits oxygen.
You feeling all right over there?
You didn't know that?
Stain your. Oh no, that's right. Once it hits oxygen,
it's actually
Okay, oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, smart. Forgot about that. Yeah, these top 3. I think Najee Harris is going to have a great season next year too. Keep that in mind.
It all depends on the quarterback situation
and the offensive line. Gavin Mertes, welcome.
What's up, Gavin?
Let's pick 3 here: AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Tyler Lockett, Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Yeah. Sheesh.
AJ Brown is a definite lock for me.
He's doing dailies right now, isn't he? That also seems like they're doing on the same area.
I'm gonna do Lockett.
I'm gonna go Lockett. I love the matchup.
And then, so it's CeeDee, Jamar Chase, or Devontae Smith. I'm a little bit lower on CeeDee. He's getting Byron Murphy. Eagles may not have to throw as much.
Don't really like Jamar Chase's cornerback matchup. And the Chiefs have been pretty good against wide receivers.
Give me CeeDee Lamb.
You're gonna say we went with. You went with Lockett.
Lockett, AJ Brown,
AJ
and CeeDee, I think. Yeah. Over the last 4 weeks, Arizona 6th worst against the slot receiver, and CeeDee mainly plays in the slot.
They're dead last 5 all day against wide receivers.
They're really banged up. So yeah, give me. I know Amari Cooper should have a good day. I believe CeeDee Lamb also could have a great day. So over Devontae Smith, and just limits. Washington is not very good up against fantasy wide receivers. I'm not sure whether or not it's going to happen. It could be more of a Goddard game, but who knows? So for that reason, I know that CeeDee Lamb will definitely get his targets. He always does. I just think of looking at it. I mean, target share wise, he gets at least 5 targets a game. So yeah, like his safe floor is 10 fantasy points. CeeDee Lamb. Devontae Smith is more up and down.
Yeah, he's got to hit the home run. So you're going the first
he
three?
Definitely has to hit a home run. Yes.
AJ, CD, and Lockett? You're going with those first three? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you look at Devontae Smith's production up against Washington. I know it wasn't the Minshew game, week 15. Hurts played.
No, that was the God game.
Yeah, so and that was the big game where they had all that rushing with Miles Sanders, I believe, until he got injured. 3 for 40. That was Devontae Smith's line. So I'm gonna go with CeeDee Lamb here.
He's 5 for 80 less than week with 1. He hasn't scored before that since week 10. He hasn't really done, it's a home run hit thing for Devontae Smith, and I don't know if it's really going to be needed today. I like those top 3 over him. I do. I love Jamar Chase, but I'm also trying to figure out that wide receiver room, and I don't necessarily like the cornerback matchup. So yeah. Can't wait for the offseason, says Kicks from Mike. It's been a good.
I am definitely. I can't wait for a break. I can't.
I would like a break. Yeah, I know that you.
I need a break.
Yeah. Yikes.
I do 3-4 shows a week, 17 weeks in a row. It gets a little bit much.
It is a lot. Brains bleeding. For fun this week, Swift and Rojo flex. Swift or Rojo. That's a really tough one, but I think it's Swift. If it was PPR, it's Swift.
I don't know about that.
I just love how much the Seahawks are giving up to pass catching running backs on a weekly basis.
Give me Ronald Jones.
See, I feel like Rojo is going to have a decent start, but if they get up against the Jets early, it might just be Keyshawn. They got to keep that running back room healthy if they're going to make a playoff run.
Well, I mean, that's why Fournette's on IR. He comes back and boom.
Yeah, I was going to say, when is he
the Jets are last. I mean, you're talking about the fourth worst and the worst defense. It's like splitting hairs here. I think Rojo can get some pass catching upside from
if it was
Tom
PPR.
Brady.
Would that change? Oh, it's standard. He says
it's standard. Give me Rojo.
Standard. Okay, yeah, yep. That was easy. Adam Polio, what's up, man? Welcome back.
What's up, Adam?
Singletary, Darrell. I can't, dude. I feel like I pronounced Darrell and Darrell Williams' name wrong.
It's
I'm just gonna forget. I'm just the worst. Singletary, Darrell Williams, or Damian Harris. Need to sit one.
Need to sit one?
Yeah. Harris is gonna run all over him.
Yeah, Harris, you can't sit.
I think Williams is gonna get the work. I know you said that you were on Singletary.
I was on Singletary, yeah, because he's all by himself pretty much.
So is Williams.
It's just a harder matchup, I'm assuming.
Those are just gonna be. It's a harder matchup. It's a higher over under by a lot. Those are favored by 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Singletary and Damian Harris.
I'm gonna stick with it.
Cincinnati's been tough against the run, man.
Last 5. That's a 1:00 game, right? Yeah. Wow. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, they're the second best last 5 weeks against running backs. Oh, wow. I overlooked that completely. Give me a Singletary and Harris there. No, good call. I want to go all the way back up one of the other. Oh wait, I have it written down. I want to make an adjustment. I don't want to torpedo somebody. I'll find it. I'll figure it out.
Are you going back? Oh, what? When we said Rashad Penny or Darrell Williams? Yeah. I went Penny.
I'm gonna go back with Penny on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go Penny. I did not realize that horrible matchup. I didn't notice they've been second best against running backs last 5. So whoever that was for, I'm taking it back to Penny. Thank you for that. Sarah Nelson, what's up? Welcome in. Justin Jefferson or Amari Cooper. She's playing her husband for the championship. Let's go.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
That is
I'm
so
going
awesome.
with give me Cooper. Give me Cooper. I'm not trusting Sean Mannion to get the ball to Justin Jefferson.
In the freezing
bad weather game.
Bad weather game, yeah.
Freezing cold Sunday night in Lambeau. It's going to be a tough sled. Jair Alexander's back in the fold for the Green Bay Packers. Just a heads up, he was one of the top 12 cornerbacks of the league last year. Yeah, I don't see it being very good.
Yeah, give me Cooper there.
I don't know if Jair Alexander's actually going to play. I apologize for that. It might be Rasul Douglas, but either way. Yeah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid for Justin Jefferson. It's more of a smash play for Amari Cooper. And I think she had one other one up here as well. She said Elliott or Sony Michel.
I missed that. My bad.
Yeah. Elliott or Sony Michel, huh? It's come to this. Give me Sony.
It's gross.
It's disgustingly gross. Although I want to look up, just while we're at it, I want to look up what Elliott did up against Washington last time they played, which was 2 weeks ago. He went 9 for 37 and he got into the end zone. The touchdown saved him.
Like I said, but I also think that if they're going to try to keep him healthy for the playoffs, they've already clinched. We might see a lot more of Pollard today. Sony is in a game where he's going to have to play hard. And against the Ravens, who are
they're like middle of the pack for the run.
Middle of the pack. Yeah, but that's still
enough to where, give me Sony.
Yeah, give me Sony. For sure. For sure. Good luck, Sarah, against your husband. That's awesome. Let us know how it goes. Adam, thank you. Thank you guys, everybody, for being here all season. Kicks for Mike. Thank you so much. Brad, you guys are great. Everybody. You guys keep us going, man. I love it. Another Sarah. Sarah Riley, welcome back.
Sarah.
Love seeing her in the championship too, man. Half-point PPR needs 2. Let's get it done. Cordell Patterson, Mike Evans, Rashad Penny, or St. Brown.
Give me Penny and St. Brown.
I agree. I'm afraid of Evans.
Afraid of Patterson.
Afraid of Evans. Afraid of Patterson. Give me Penny and St. Brown. A little more I have here. I have Jared Goff is still listed as doubtful. He's not officially out yet.
Yeah, he's going to be out.
Andy Dalton starting. Mannion starting. We knew that. Elijah Mitchell expected to play.
Got Curtis Samuel
Williams out. Yep. Let's go down to Manny Vasquez. What's going on? Welcome in. He can only start 2 running backs. Who will we start? Ronald Jones, Aaron Jones, or, oh my God, Alvin Kamara. He can only start 3. Oh, man, dude. No woo. All right, and then 3 wide receivers. Berrios,
well, the 3 wide receivers, I think you play Renfro, St. Brown, and Bateman.
Bateman, sure.
You're not chasing Berrios' points.
I'm on board with those 3. You got to only start 2 running backs. Holy crap.
Huh.
You can't flex one of these guys in? That's insane.
I'm going to go with Ronald Jones and Alvin Kamara.
All right, I'm going to look at something because I'm between. I definitely want to do Ronald. I want to play Ronald Jones. But between Kamara, man. It is Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill does tend to siphon a lot of Alvin Kamara's ceiling away when he's.
But let me interject real fast with that. With the wide receivers being out, Traquan Smith being out, little Jordan Humphrey being out, it's Marquez Callaway, Adam Troutman, and Alvin Kamara.
Damian Harris.
Damian Harris. Okay, but you're saying Alvin Kamara isn't going to get any kind of target share?
No,
And then you have Aaron Jones splitting work with A.J. Dillon, which a cold weather game and with them being up, they may not have to throw the ball to Aaron Jones. And that's where Aaron Jones really gets his work is in the passing game. I think they smash it with A.J. Dillon, save Aaron Jones for the playoffs. And so they've already clinched. And they're going for home field advantage throughout. I think Aaron Jones is a little bit more fishy. I think Alvin Kamara and Ronald Jones are the de factos in this situation, considering their workloads and their competition in their backfields.
Okay. I'm going to look up one more thing really quick. Taysom versus Mara. I think I'm about to lean on your side. I didn't know the Packers clinched already. I forgot about that. Only 68, 19, 19, 7.
Yeah, they're going for home field advantage throughout the playoffs. They want to play in Lambeau.
Why wouldn't you? All right, I'll go with you here too. Yeah, I'll go with Kamara. Weeks 11 and 12. Look at that. 11 and 12. Yeah, that was a bad week for the Saints. They didn't even play. It's a 2 QB league. Dude, that's a crazy team, man. All right, so we're gonna go with Ronald Jones, Alvin Kamara, Renfro, St. Brown, and Bateman.
Yep. Good luck,
All
Manny.
Right. Good luck.
I hope you win, man.
Me too.
Get that trophy, bro.
All right, Manny Jordan's got a little defense question here. 49ers, Chargers, Seahawks, Chiefs, Browns.
Wow. It's a lot of options.
You got it, Manny. Good luck.
Let's see. Chargers, Seahawks, Chiefs, Browns, or Seahawks. I'm going to have to go with the 49ers here.
I kind of, I don't know. You don't like the Chargers?
The only thing I don't like about the Chargers is that they're going up against Denver. Denver doesn't have any of their pass catchers, so they're going to have to run the ball. And that's the one thing that the Chargers are bad at, is stopping the run.
They are. They're also bad against quarterbacks. They're bottom 3 against quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends. They're middle of the pack against
49ers. I think the 49ers D is your best bet here, Minnie Jordan.
Yeah, I think I would go with that too, actually.
Or let's see.
But now I'm
check because of the weather. The weather in Pittsburgh tomorrow.
Is weather.
Because you never know.
On account of this snowstorm that's happening, because it's going to drop 30 degrees here.
Nope. It doesn't look like there's going to be any bad weather. It's just going to be cold.
Traquan Smith out. Elijah Moore got her out. Sanders out. Is an Emmanuel Sanders. Nick Westbrook-Akine has been activated from the COVID list. Julio Jones out. Josh Reynolds and Khalif Raymond out. Also out are Jerry Jeudy and Tim Patrick. Both out. I'm throwing that out there for the Chargers defense.
Yep.
Cortland Sutton is expected to play. Hollywood's in. Antonio Brown's in. Mike Evans is in a limited capacity. All right, so we went with 49ers there?
Yeah, I think it's his best bet.
All right. Trey S, let's go. Let's get this shit full PPR. Flex one of these guys. Pittman, Chase Edmonds, or Elijah Mitchell.
Ooh.
We haven't said Pittman's name all day.
Yeah. I really think that it's a Jonathan Taylor game. Even though Wentz is back, I think Pittman would be okay flex if you didn't have these other two options. So it's for me, it's one of these running backs, and I think I lean Elijah Mitchell.
I think I do too.
Yeah, Cowboys defense is pretty stout against the run.
6
Give me Elijah
weeks.
Mitchell. Yeah,
me too.
It's going to be and just hope he gets enough to get it done. I mean, James Conner coming back in could take away a little bit from Chase Edmonds. Elijah Mitchell should get the start and the bulk of the work out of the backfield for the 49ers.
And a couple more in and outs right here just to clear some things up. Connor is still a game time decision. James Conner, Kareem Hunt is still questionable for Monday. Mark Ingram is not expected to play today. We know CEH, Gibson, Cam Akers, Tevin Coleman, and Matt Breida are all out. And for your tight ends, Freiermuth is expected to play. Currently not listed on the injury report. Tyler Conklin is expected to play. Jack Doyle is in. Darren Waller is out. So is Jared Cook and James O'Shaughnessy. Cool. It is
all right.
11:59, week 17. Good luck, Trey S. We have made it, Chef. What a season.
All right, guys. Yeah, it has been a great season. Hit that like and subscribe button if you just found us out this week on our YouTube page. That's, it's the www.youtube.com/the tilt is real. No, search for us on the tilt is real on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit us up. We are not doing a show next week, week 18. We are taking off. We do not believe in week 18 finals
and neither
on this show. And if you do have a question, write it in at the tilt is real on YouTube or Facebook. And you can find us at those platforms. You can write in your questions, and myself, Swanson, will be able to help you out there in your week 18 matchups. Guys, it's been a great season. I'm so happy to see so many people still in the chat in the final week of the fantasy finals. I myself are
pretty
going
awesome.
for a couple. Yeah, it's a great feeling. We started this podcast and this show just to help people, just to have fun, to help people. And it's proof in the pudding, man, that, you guys are getting helped. And thank you. Thank you guys. You guys always say thank you to us. I want to say thank you to you guys for joining us each and every week.
For sure.
If you guys are into Dynasty football, you can follow me at FF_chef on Twitter. Do the Dynasty Happy Hour pod starting each and every week. Starting this tonight will be week 17. And then we roll through each and every week in the off season. If you guys are into Dynasty, or if you're looking to get into Dynasty, it's the best podcast on the planet for Dynasty football. And it's fun too. Also, it keeps you in the loop for things going on next season. You get a little jump start on your rookies, whether or not they're going to be viable. Some of those sneaky players like your Jarrett Pattersons or your Amon-Ra St. Browns. We had a lot of questions about those guys this week, and we scouted those players throughout the offseason last year, and proof is in the pudding. It comes to fruition weeks 15, 16, 17 for your fantasy playoffs, that they pay off. So stick with us. Hit us up. I think we got one more tilt in the chat.
Two of them here, Scantling or MBS or Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Give me Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm going to stick with him.
All right, there. Tampa D or Dallas D?
It's against the Jets, man.
Yeah, man. Give me Tampa D.
Give me Tampa D.
Yep. And Jose Vega, what's up? Welcome in. Let's get this one in for him. Pick one wide receiver, one flex, and a half-point PPR. Brandon Cooks, Russell Gage, Cole Beasley, Tyler Boyd, Zach Ertz, AJ Green.
Give me Cooks, and then give me Zach Ertz.
Hey, I like that. Me too. Cool. Good stuff. All right. That's it.
That's it, man. The end of the season.
Thank you, guys. Everybody, thank you. We started this podcast to help one person. That's what we said when we started. And that's still what we're doing. So many. Once we help one, and then we get to help another one, and that's the coolest thing. I can't believe that everyone keeps coming back week after week after week. You guys drive the show. You always have. It's amazing, man. It really is. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody next season, and throughout the offseason, too. We'll be around for sure. You can find me on Twitter at FFJohn, JAWN Swanson. I'm going to miss you guys. Good luck.
FF_chef on Twitter. And guys, have a good one. Stream. Thank you so much. Get a soda stream.
Get a soda stream. Get a trophy. Let's go.
Get a trophy. Good luck, guys. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to the Tilt is Real Fantasy Podcast. Like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Check out our website at thetiltisreal.com for more great fantasy football content. We'll catch you guys next time on The Tilt is Real.